If this is the first time that you are visiting our channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Hey there, science fans! Have you ever stopped to think about where your trash goes after you throw it away? Most of it ends up in landfills, giant mountains of garbage that pollute our environment. But what if I told you there's a better way? What if we could turn that trash into treasure? Our garbage isn't just waste, it's a potential source of energy. MSW is packed with materials we can burn, gasify, or break down to generate electricity and fuel. Imagine a future where landfills shrink and we power our homes with the trash we create. Sounds amazing, right? So buckle up as we dive into the fascinating ways we can transform MSW into a valuable energy resource. The first stop on our trash-to-treasure journey is incineration. This process is as straightforward as it sounds. We burn the garbage. It's like a giant bonfire, but instead of marshmallows, we're roasting our old banana peels and newspapers. The heat from burning MSW creates steam, which powers turbines to generate electricity. It's a tried-and-true method used in many countries to manage waste and produce energy. But like a bonfire, incineration has its downsides. It releases pollutants into the air if not properly controlled. Modern incinerators use sophisticated filters and scrubbers to minimize these emissions, but it's still a concern. So, while incineration offers a relatively simple way to deal with our garbage and generate power, we need to be mindful of its environmental impact. Next up is gasification, a process that transforms MSW into syngas. We use high temperatures and controlled oxygen to break down organic components. Imagine toasting a marshmallow over a campfire. If you hold it directly in the flames, it burns quickly. But if you hold it further away, it slowly turns brown and gooey. That's gasification, slowly cooking waste to release energy as syngas. This syngas can generate electricity or produce valuable chemicals. Gasification is cleaner than incineration, producing fewer pollutants. It handles a wider variety of waste materials, but it requires specialized equipment, making it pricier to implement. Section 4, Cooking with Heat Pyrolysis. Now let's crank up the heat even further with pyrolysis. This process takes gasification one step further by heating up MSW in the absence of oxygen. That's right, we're talking about cooking our garbage in a giant oxygen-free oven. Without oxygen, the waste doesn't burn but rather decomposes into different products, including a gas similar to syngas, bio-oil, and a solid residue called char. Think of it like baking a cake. You mix ingredients, apply heat, and get different products: a fluffy cake, some steam, and maybe a few crumbs. Pyrolysis offers some exciting possibilities. The bio-oil can be refined into fuels, the gas can generate electricity, and the char can be used as a soil amendment or even in construction materials. However, like gasification, pyrolysis requires sophisticated technology and is currently more expensive than traditional waste disposal methods. Section 5. Nature's Recyclers, Anaerobic Digestion. Now let's take a break from the heat and turn to a more natural process, anaerobic digestion. This method harnesses the power of tiny microorganisms to break down organic waste like food scraps and yard waste in the absence of oxygen. Think of it like a giant composting bin, but instead of just creating compost, it also produces biogas, a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide. This biogas can be captured and used as a renewable energy source to generate electricity or heat. Anaerobic digestion is a fantastic way to manage organic waste, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and produce renewable energy. It's also a relatively mature technology, with many successful examples worldwide. Section 6. Fueling the Future Refuse-Derived Fuel, or RDF. Last but not least, let's talk about refuse-derived fuel, or RDF. This method involves processing MSW to remove non-combustible materials like metals and glass, leaving behind a more energy-dense fuel source. Think of it like sorting your laundry. We're separating the combustibles from the non-combustibles to create a more efficient fuel. This RDF can then be burned in specially designed power plants or cement kilns to generate electricity or heat. RDF offers a practical way to utilize the energy potential of MSW while reducing the volume of waste sent to landfills. It's a flexible technology that can be adapted to different types of waste and energy needs. Section 7. Conclusion: A cleaner, brighter future. And there you have it, folks. We've journeyed through the exciting world of turning trash into treasure, exploring how MSW can be transformed into a valuable energy resource. From the fiery depths of incineration to the natural processes of anaerobic digestion, we've seen that our garbage holds the potential to power our lives in cleaner and more sustainable ways. By embracing these innovative technologies, we can reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, shrink our landfills, and create a brighter future for generations to come. So the next time you toss something in the trash, remember that it's not the end of the story. It could be the beginning of something amazing.
If you want us to make this kind of video, make sure you comment below and do not forget to subscribe.